Well, hello guys, how are you? It's nice to have you back. Quickie today because I'm actually working on my Etsy shop today, hence my computer just coming on there. But I wanted to share with you some of the beautiful vintage linens that I'm going to be putting into my Etsy shop. These you can use in junk journals. You can use them in normal journals. You can use them to make ephemera. There's so many different ways that you can use vintage linens and doilies that have been digitally scanned in. And I always adjust mine in Photoshop so they just look so pretty. And I, sometimes enhance the colour. So you can use them anywhere really. And if you want some ideas, if you go across to Shabby Dabby Doodah, she actually used some of my journals making some of her envelopes. Thank you, Tina. That was really lovely of you. I didn't actually ask her to. I just wanted to send her something nice because she's one of the first ladies I watched on YouTube, and she really got me into thinking about perhaps paper and journaling. And yeah, she was a real inspiration for me to kind of start my Etsy shop. And yeah, so her and some other ladies, you've heard me talk about them all before. There's a few of them out there. Joy DeFee, Pam at the Paper Outpost, Gail Agostinelli, and also Tina. So there's those ladies in particular. And I sent some of them some digitals, a coupon for my shop, and Tina, bless her, used them in making her envelopes, and she tore them and they just looked amazing. And then Gail also used them as well. She shared a video with my doilies and linens, which was really lovely of her, and she used them in a journal, in an altered book. And again, she used them in a completely different way, and they just looked just lovely on the page. So if anyone else wants to kind of use some of mine to make a piece that you want to film, then just talk to me in the comments below and I'll send you a coupon. You know what, why not? It doesn't cost me anything, and I get a bit of promotion of the pretty doilies and the pretty linens. So if you'd like some freebies and you've got a YouTube channel and you want to do something with them, just put a comment down below and I'll send you some. I'll send you a code and you can choose what you want from my shop. So yeah, I just wanted to share some of these with you. Now, I haven't washed any of these, and I tend not to wash them because I like the staining on them. I think it looks interesting in a journal. It keeps the age there. So yeah, I just wanted to share some of them. So as you can see from this one's pretty stained. Once I've actually put them in my shop, then I probably will wash them and make them. I'm so sorry, my dogs are going crazy today. They've been really naughty lately, and I think, and it's not like them, and I think it's because there's so many people going over the back of the field. We've got a field at the back, and they're thinking of, well, they are going to build houses on it, unfortunately, which has made a lot of us a bit annoyed because it is A1 agricultural land. But there's so many people doing things over there. We've had the time team over there, believe it or not, with... I can't think of the gentleman's name. It will come to me in a moment. Oh God. Anyway, he was over there with a camera crew, and we've had lots of trenches dug for other archaeologists to come and look, because it is a very old area. So there's a lot going over there, and I don't think my dogs appreciate it. So anyway, this is one of the doilies that one of the linens that I'm going to be listing, and as you can see, it's got a few patterns on each corner. They're all quite different, so I'll be choosing sections and putting them into a collage. Often at the moment I'm putting them into what I call singles, so single images, because although people like the snippets collection, I think they kind of like the large images so they can play around with them. And I will be doing a video probably after this one. I'll try and film it, just showing you what you can do with the images, how you can resize them and put them into a Word document and then print them off and do all kinds of things with them. They're quite versatile because I sort of put them into a JPEG rather than a PDF. So there you go. So that's the first one. This next one here I really love, and I'm probably going to keep. This will probably go into my collection of linens. It's got a little stain on it, but that's okay. We can get that out. But this is just covered, and these are all hand done. This is just covered in the most beautiful embroidery. And as I say, you can tell it's hand done when you look at the back. If I show you that, you can see where somebody's cast on and cast off, and it's It's just beautiful. And I would imagine that many of these, well, I know some of the age of some of them, others I'm not sure about, but I would say a lot of them have got some age to them. They're definitely vintage. I'm just going to pause my camera for a second. I'll be back with you. Sorry about that. I've just discovered what it was. My next door neighbour's got his daughter's dog and they're barking through the fence. Oh dear. Yeah, so these have got some really beautiful images on them. There's daisies and these beautiful little pink flowers. Yeah, I really like this one because it's got so many images all over it, and I'm going to kind of split all these up so that you can choose from the images in the file. Yeah, I really like that. That's very nice. Let's keep going. I'll show you this one. Now this one is, I think, is quite similar to one I had before that had a little birdhouse in it. So I don't know if this was a pattern at one point, but again, this is all hand stitched, and it's so pretty. And I love the green. I love the green border around it. So I will probably scan this part here and then scan this part, and then that way you can kind of have the border if you want to, and chop away at it and change it whichever way you want. This one is another large one, which I think I'm definitely keeping. Again, this is all hand stitched. It's really pretty, lots of staining on it where it's been used for a dinner table and tea and stuff. So this is another beautiful one, and I'll just use every single image in my files so that when you buy one of them, you've got so many different images within the kit. So that's very nice. It's a nice big tablecloth actually. I'll probably keep that one. This one is very old. Now, the lady that gave this to me, that sold this to me, she told me that this was at least 70 to 80 years old, which I would believe because it's very threadbare. What I will do with this one is obviously I will scan it, and then it's very likely that I will probably chop this up and use this in a journal because it is very, very threadbare. But you know what? It looks great as a digital image. So I'll probably scan it, and then I will probably chop this all up and kind of use parts of it in a junk journal or something like that. It depends, you know, it really does depend what kind of quality I get through. Sometimes I get great linens and other times they're kind of really threadbare, but it doesn't really matter for what we're using them for. This one's a pretty one, nice and simple. Three lots of pretty flowers, very nice. Looks like it's probably a tea tray cloth, you know, we used to put it onto a tea tray as you carried it in. That's how you can tell it's vintage, you see, because we don't really do that much anymore, do we? And they often come in really tea stained because that's what they've been used for. Here's another beautiful one. Again, that goes with the other one I just showed you. There's a couple of these. Again, more images just all over. Just bring you up a little higher so you can see. Sorry about that. So, yep, lots of images on this one that I can use. Very pretty embroidery. Can't wait to list this one. This one is going to be perfect for like a summary or botanical journal. And you know, you could always use these for card making as well. Little pretty image. Look at that. That's just lovely. That's definitely going to be one I keep. That's just too nice. We've got a little blue one. I don't often get coloured ones, but when I do, I like to keep them. Again, that one's been hand sewn, and I like to keep all the crinkles in because again, I don't really want it ironed and looking perfect. The whole point is you're using a vintage image in hopefully a vintage journal. So yeah, I tend not to iron too much. Here's another beautiful one. Oh, look at that. Very stained, very aged, very vintage. Oh, I just love it. So pretty, and it's all hand stitched. You can see that it's all hand stitched. The time it would have taken someone to do that. Oh, it's just beautiful. Look at that. I can't kind of fit it all in frame, but oh, I love that. And that one I'm going to try and see if I can get some of the stains out and keep that one because it's in pretty good order. It's just very stained, so it's probably been stored, but it is beautiful. Oh, I love that. Very unusual pattern on that one. Here's another one, and this lady's actually ironed it for me when she sent it to me, which is really sweet. And I just keep all the creases in, I don't mind. Flatten them out on the scanner. There we go. That's beautiful. Look at that. So pretty. And I love this lace, this vintage lace. It's like crochet. Oh, lovely. This one's an unusual one. This is another one of my ladies. I have got a few ladies in my shop. She's got a lovely little bonnet on. Very tea stained. I'd say this is probably another tea tray because of the size of it. And she's in each corner there. You can just see, really pretty. What else have we got that we've got to put on today? Well, today and tomorrow if I can. See how many I get through. Little sunflower. That's really nice. Very pretty, that one. Let's lower that so you can see. I know it's a bit dark in here. I will sort the lighting out when I can afford it. Until then, we've got to be a bit dark together. So there we go. Very pretty. I have another one. Oh, that's the farmer coming past. Oh, you're getting it all today. Dogs barking, farmers in the field. Welcome to the country. Welcome to the countryside. God, people in the West Country are going to kill me. That's the worst accent ever. Welcome to the countryside. Sounded really rude. Oh my God. Oh dear. I've only had tea, honestly. I haven't been drinking anything else. Oh, my friend is going to kill me. She lives in Bristol. It's the worst accent ever. Oh dear. I pulled myself together now. There we go. So yeah, that's another one. So I've completely lost my train of thought by silliness. This is another pretty one, pretty torn up, but again, this is going to look great on a digital. This is how you want them to look. You want them to look old and vintage, because that's what they are. They are old and vintage, and we want them to look like that in our books, don't we? A few doilies, kind of a really odd colour, that one. I'm not quite sure whether you'd call that, I guess, a peach, that one. So, yeah, very bright, very bright. Might tone that down in Photoshop a touch. I'm not sure. We'll see. We have some more of these pretty autumnal ones, which is really good if you're coming up to do an autumnal journal. A couple of small ones as well. There we go. Very pretty. I like those. Yeah, they'd be perfect for a fall journal, wouldn't they? Really pretty. Another little I get some hankies in from time to time, and these make great little tuck spots or pockets, you know, if you cut them out as a pocket in your journal. So I've got quite a few of those going in. I just scanned a lot yesterday. There's another one. And I do get tea cozies from time to time, and this one's done with like a wool, I think. But it's all hand sewn, so I really like that one. That's going to look very different because it's the brown colour in the shop. Let's see, just flick through some more to show you what's coming up. I've got this one, which is just lovely. One of my favourite flowers, Lily of the Valley. So pretty. And that's got lots of images on that one, as you can see. There's about 3 or 4 images each side, I think. So there's those. This is an unusual one. I think this probably does need an iron, so I'm going to see if I can iron this one before I put it on, because I think this is supposed to be lilies. So that one may need a quick iron just to show it off at its best. More tiny little pretty handkerchiefs with beautiful hand-stitched embroidery on there. Oh, they're just lovely. Look at those. I've got a daisy and a little rose one. And this beautiful one that says from Devon. I like that as something different. This one is some Irish linen. Beautiful flowers on that one. Another grey one. I've got I think it's like a semicircular one I've got of this. That's really pretty. This one is one of my favourites. Oh, look at the colours on that. I cannot wait to see how this scans. This is just gorgeous, and it is all hand sewn. Look at that. Such talented ladies that sat and did this, and gentlemen. There may have been some men that did it too, but yeah, very, very pretty. A little white one there, bordeaux anglaise. Another little one here, kind of fall colours on that one. Let's turn that over so it's the right way. There we go. Very pretty. I have quite a few fall colours. I'm quite pleased actually, because of the time of year. It's a lovely little bird house. Look at that. And another one of those with some more full colours in it. Really pretty. This one is another large tablecloth. I'm just going to try and get that all into the frame. Hopefully you can see that. It's got lots of pretty flowers and swirls. That's really lovely. I do like that one. And I think we're coming to the end now of all the ones I've got to put on. This again, this is a little bit fall inspired. Summer, fall, I don't know really. Yeah, you've got a lady. And you've got a little bouquet there, which is really pretty. A little basket of fruit. Very nice, that one. So yeah, that's pretty much, let's see if I've got one more, I think. Pretty much all of them. Yeah, I've got this one. This one has the most amazing crocheted lace all the way around the outside. This is just phenomenal. I love this one. And it has this big design right in the center, which I guess is a basket with a bow. Oh, it's just, same the other side, it's just beautiful. So that's going in. I'm going to get quite a few scans from that one because I definitely want to scan this lace. It's just too pretty. Yep, that's it. And then the final one was this one, which was just it's actually signed by someone from 1993, so it's still vintage, but it's just a little piece of embroidery. So I will scan that one as well. That just came in the batch that I purchased. So there you go. Keep an eye out for all of those in my shop. They're really, really pretty and very versatile. I'll try and put in Gail's video and Tina's video down below in the description box so you can flick across and see how they use them. Have a great day, everybody. I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.